It's 6 o'clock in the morning and the sun is rising. Look at that beautiful sky. You know what? I'll bake some croissants today. In this bowl I've got 250 grams of 00 flour. I've got 30 grams of caster sugar, 6 grams of yeast, 5 grams of sea salt, 1 egg, and 25 grams of butter, which I'm going to melt. So I'm going to add the sugar, the yeast, and salt. Give it a mix. Now I'm going to whisk this up in the food processor because I just don't want to do it by hand. So it'll take me about 10 minutes to do that. So here, so it looks like this. Lovely and creamy, like that. So I'm going to turn this out in a bowl, cover it and leave it at room temperature for 1 hour. The dough has had over an hour of resting time and it has risen, so I'm going to knead this now. Add a little bit more flour. It's very, very soft. So here I've got grease-proof paper. I'll put the dough in here. I'm just going to slightly roll this. So roughly sort of a square shape. And I'm going to wrap it in cling film, and I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 3 hours. Butter, my favorite ingredient. Now I need 140 grams of butter. So this has been sitting in the freezer for a couple of hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grate it. So this is 140 grams of grated butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the grease-proof paper. So I want this to be 4 inches by 4 inches. So here. Just roughly. And I'm gently going to roll this. I'm just going to fill in the gaps in the grease-proof paper. So I'm trying to get this even as possible. So I'm going to leave this in the fridge until we're ready to laminate. So the dough has had 3 hours in the fridge. So I'm going to roll this out, put some flour, So I'm trying to keep this square as possible. So I'm going to turn this diagonal. So bring the first corner over, press it down, bring this corner, like this. So the butter is encased in the dough, so we've got a sort of rough square. So we're going to gently, very gently roll it out, keeping to an oblong shape as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is fold 3/4, then fold this over like this, and then fold again like this. So this will go back in the fridge now overnight. So I'm going to roll this out and I'm going to cut out the croissants. So sprinkle some flour. So before I roll this out, I think I'm going to cut it in half and do it in 2 batches. So roughly in the middle like this. Can you see the layers? Look at the layers. So this is about 18 inches long and 7 inches wide. It should be about 1/4 of an inch thick. So I'm going to cut out the triangles now. So I'm going to trim off the edges. I'm going to make marks at 4-inch intervals. So I can just show you from here. And on this side, I'm going to make 2-inch intervals on this side. So I'm going to cut out the triangles now. So I'm going to shape this now. So the wider bit at the bottom, just roll it. Like this. Actually, you can also make a cut here. So put them on a baking sheet with greaseproof paper. Now these will now proof for about 40 minutes, and I'm going to cover this with cling film. So this has had 40 minutes of proofing time. So I'm going to put this in the oven now and bake them. So the temperature is going to be about 190°C, and I'm going to bake them for about 10 minutes. So our croissants are cooked. Just look at these beauties. I wish I had smell-o-vision. Oh, the smells in my kitchen are amazing. So I'm going to cut one for you. I'll show you the inside. Look at that, it's lovely and flaky. Look at that. It takes a bit of time and effort to make these, but these are well worth it.